across your radio dial. Leamington in their home reds, black and white trim from left to right. Here's Knapp quickly cutting around the corner, and a shot right off the side of the net. Good start for the Strathroy Rockets, just 30 seconds in. Knapp to the right point, kept in by McNeill. Back to the far half wall to Knapp. He lost the puck. McNeill can't keep it in. He's going to have to hustle as he's being forechecked down the far wing by Tyler Quigley. And McNeill will get there first, stretch pass to Brown. He'll tip it down the ice, but it's going to be an icing call here. Off to our right in the Strathroy zone. McNeill to the far boards through the skates of Gillooly, and that's going to be another icing call. Deep to help out. He brings it around the near half wall. Brown takes a hit but gets it out to center. And coming back to get it's going to be Brett Babkirk. Rockets make a wholesale change because they suffer two icings there. Back in over the line on the far side is Bowman. He takes a hit from Cahill. Bowman tries to center it out in front. Bouncing puck at the far circle to Ogden. Ogden put it in behind the end line. It was taken off the puck by Dick. Up the far boards, Barabo. Lead pass near side to Coleman. Left it for Cahill. Back to Coleman in over the line near side. Coleman tried to dish it to Thornton. That didn't work. Thornton peeled in behind the end line. Olvin. Here's a centering pass by Coleman right on the side door. And Greeley couldn't grab it with the trapper. And finally a whistle by near circle in the Flyers zone. Puck in the near corner. Boyer had his man tied up, but Scott comes out of the scrum. Left wing pass in the far boards to Jared. Dennis was too far. Brosnan back for Strathroy. He'll go behind his own net, fired around the near glass, and back out to center. Olvin will try and dump it in. It was stolen by Field. Ryan Field will get it in over the line. Takes a hard hit. Cross ice to Boyer at the half wall. Boyer took a hit along the boards by Henriksen. Puck goes off the side of Greeley's net. Play behind the Leamington net now. Stuart in there for Strathroy. Still sporting the full cage. And Henriksen spinning away from Boyer. He'll come near left corner to Olvin. Olvin slowly out of his own zone will flip it high and out to center as he takes a hit from Boyer. Brosnan in his own zone. We'll play it back out to center, approaching the 1 minute mark of this opening period. No score here from the Heinz Arena. Here's Brosnan. Far right wing to Boyer at the Leamington line, and he'll dump it in, and Strathroy will make changes. Both teams changing on the fly here. Here's the Flyers back out as Spitaleri out the center with some speed. Gets around King. In over the line. Spitaleri trying to go right through. Puck right in on O'Neill. The net will come off its moorings. And we'll face off one. Here's a shot from the point. Blocked. Here's a break now near side. It's going to be Slegers walking in. Slegers with a shot. Save. Rebound right there. And King put it off the side of the net after Greeley made the initial stop. Michael Slegers almost made an impact here as he got called up for tonight's hockey game. Play behind the Leamington net now to the far side. Slegers are going to go in there. And he keeps it in the zone. It's picked up now by Babkirk off the glass and out the center. And McNeill's going to have to retreat into his own zone. Spitaleri coming hard to the forecheck. To our right in the far corner. Spitaleri almost took McNeill off the puck, but the Rockets get it back. Saucer pass out to center, too far for Slegers. And fired right back in by Nick Boyne. McNeill back to get it behind his own net. Loose puck in front. And a save there by O'Neill off the quick shot from Leardi. And the puck dumped back into the Leamington zone. A couple of mishaps deep in the Strathroy zone, but they'll come out of that unscathed. Here's Quigley out this center on the far boards. Quigley in over the line now. He has Leardi going to the net. Wrist shot. That's blockered away by O'Neill. Into the far right corner now. In after it is Matheson. Matheson forced near right corner by Knapp. Here comes Alex Seguin over the boards. The hottest player in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League right now. Quigley walking off the half wall into the slot. Gets hauled down. Penalty coming up here to Strathroy. 1 second shy of the... Welcome back to Rockets. We're forced to medal with. There's a scramble in front, and O'Neill will get that covered. This is the first power play of the game going to the Flyers. The Strathroy zone to our right. Susie at the right point near half wall. Seguin. That's Susie. Susie with a snap shot. That missed the right post. It caroms off. And Matheson a shot right on. And O'Neill will cover that up as a... Oh, scores! It's going to be Quigley at the side door. I'm almost positive that Alex Seguin was not in that play. Babkirk started at the left point. Icing called. And actually the assists were Matheson and Babkirk. So a good job by the officiating crew here to get the right players down. And Matheson was on that half wall. My apologies. I thought it was Leardi. So 1-0 Flyers. They've opened the scoring here. Play in the Leamington zone to our left. It's played at a near half wall. Ogden will get it out to center. And Dick will try and get it back in the line. It was intercepted. The Flyers get it back to the Strathroy line. Dick will have to go back to retreat. He'll go back to Cahill near boards. He'll play it hard out to center, bouncing puck. Henriksen will play it off the neutral zone, bouncing puck into the Leamington zone now. And the Flyers will try and get it out. Babkirk at the far half wall. Up the boards now for Dennis. Dennis lost the puck, gets it right back at his own line. Lead pass up the middle to Scott. That was intercepted. Now field for Strathroy. Near boards to Dewar. Dewar takes a hit right in front of both benches. Gets to the Leamington line. And the Flyers will take over from there. In over the line here, Scott, top of the near circle. He was poke checked off the puck, and the Rockets come back out the center field. On the far wing, now to Boyer in our line. Top of the circle. Boyer with a wrist shot right on. And Quigley makes the stop, and Boyer takes a hard hit. At the far circle, won by the Rockets, and Wilson-Foote doesn't fire. Plays it to the far corner for Grogan. Off the side of the net, scramble in front, Greeley down, and King was in the blue ice as well. And face off, won by the Flyers. Here's Leardi out the center. Near boards now for Monte. Monte lost the puck, following up a Spinelli in the near half wall. Let the for Monte was stolen, and the Rockets will get it out the center, fired right back in by Henriksen. Brosnan will go back to get it for Strathroy. He'll fire around the far boards. He fanned on it. Loose puck to the far corner. Leardi will get there first. Flyers beating the Rockets to the loose pucks right now, and they're being allowed to do pretty much whatever they want in the Strathroy zone. Now Brosnan will take over. They'll go around his own net, watched by Spinelli up the far boards, now to King. King out the center, rink wide, right on the tape, now to Slegers. Slegers will dump it in the far corner. Henriksen back for Leamington. He'll come around the end wall, near side to Olvin. Olvin will play it up the boards of Monte. Out to center, Leardi now at center. Leardi to the Strathroy line, Spinelli, top of the circle, wrist shot, didn't get through, one off Cahill. Bouncing puck, nobody knows. Strathroy zone to our right, will fired around the near boards looking for Brown. Loose puck will come all the way down into the Leamington zone, icing into King. Playing in the Strathroy zone to our right, Gillooly can't get to a loose puck. Matheson lost the puck, and Gillooly gets to the line, and now out to center. And almost sprung Brown behind cover. Here's a lead pass, Knapp at the Leamington line. Near side, Brown, top of the circle. Brown with a rare slap shot from Brown, and that was deflected over the net. Dick will keep it at the right point. Far corner, Gillooly. Now behind the end line of Brown. Brown gets taken in the boards. Gillooly behind the net now with the puck. Near left corner. To the half wall to Knapp. Knapp to the point, tipped away from Cahill. He's going to have to hustle here. Matheson blows right by Cahill. Matheson right in. Backhand. Scores! 2-0 Flyers. 12-17 to go in the opening period. Oh, that loose puck, and Matheson blew right by him. That'll be an unassisted goal, but Matheson's second point of the hockey game already. 8 minutes gone, opening period, 2-0 Leamington. The Rockets need to wake up here right now at the Heinz Arena. Back come the Flyers with Ogden at the far half wall behind the line now. Looking for his line mate, that's Nicodemo. Back to the left point, Babkirk, back to the half wall. Onto the stick of Bowman. Bowman out front, centering pass off a leg near corner. Fired from the right point, that was blocked by McNaughton. Strathroy just standing still right now, and the Flyers getting to every single puck in the Strathroy zone. It's like Rockets are skating in quicksand. No word of a lie right now, hockey fans, as Coleman will dump it in. Fired around the far boards by Ogden. Waiting for it is Bowman at the half wall. Bowman stretched pass, looking behind cover with Scott. And icing waved off. Scott takes McNeill into the corner, and Scott comes away with the puck. Leamington changing on the fly. Scott, top of the first circle, and the slot. And that's intercepted by Strathroy, and they'll get it out to center. Olvin will fire it right back in. Strathroy will dump it in now. Field will chase near left corner. Around Scott. Scott will now tie him up. Gets it to the line. Kept in by Brosnan. He's tied up. Stuart in there looking for a loose puck and has it at the point. Off the skate. Scott didn't see it. Here's Brosnan at the dot pass saved by Greeley. Loose puck near half wall. Picked up by Henriksen. He'll get it outside into the neutral zone. And Wilson will get it back to Boyer. Back in over the line. Boyer trying to get around Henriksen. One hands at the field. Field looking to fire. Field's going to walk right out with a shot. Loose puck. Oh, what a stop! And referee Blundell right there on the doorstep. It was right on the line. I bet you half that puck was in, David. Yeah, Henriksen and Boyer. We're right to... Boston leads to Habs by a score of 1-0. No other scores to report in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. Face-off won by Leamington. Babkirk, near left corner, plays it up the boards now to Amante, and he finds Spitaleri out the center. Spitaleri near side against McNaughton, stops and fires, takes a hit by Grogan after the shot. Loose puck at the far boards, and King will get it out the center. And now we have the penalty behind Brown, Knapp up front, McNeill and McNaughton on the blue line. And the puck stolen by the Flyers. Babkirk will get it all the way down the ice. McNaughton and Brown, 3 guys on the ice right now, while one's an alternate heading to the Western Conference All-Star game. That's Brown and McNaughton. Milner's also named, but he obviously is injured. Thornton is one of the alternates. And Strathroy will dump it in. Babkirk will quickly dump it right back out. And quickly, 35 seconds gone off this first power play for Strathroy for the source and availability. McNeill dishes it to Knapp, and Knapp comes out of his own zone right up the gut to center, near boards down to Thornton over the line. Drop pass to Knapp. Trying to return, pass off a stick. Loose puck gets it near left corner to chase Thornton. Thornton will cycle it behind the end line, but nobody was there but Susie. He hit Knapp with the puck. Loose puck comes near boards. Thornton trying to get it, took a hit from Susie. And Susie will backhand to the line, glove down by McNeill. McNeill will play to play. And face-off won by the Rockets. Here's Brosnan at center. And he'll get to the Leamington line and fire it in with 50 seconds to go on the power play. Olvin will get there first and finds a nice big spot on the blue line to fire it down the ice. O'Neill's going to have to play this because here comes Matt Ogden on the forecheck. Ogden takes Dick into the near right boards and almost stole the puck, and Dick will get it back and he'll go behind his own net and try and regroup here. Far boards now to Brosnan. Brosnan has to circle back in his own zone. Lead pass to Stuart, and he couldn't handle it. It was away from where he was actually skating, and the Flyers will dump it down the ice. 23 seconds to go on a power play that the Rockets really haven't had an opportunity to get set in the Leamington zone. Far boards to Stuart. Nice dish to Dick and over the line. Puck is dumped out to center. Here's McNeill. McNeill looking to get a spot to dump it in. He'll do so. Back against going to be Babkirk as time will expire on the power play. Out to the far boards. Here comes Alex Seguin. Seguin through center and over the line on the left wing. Cuts to the top of the circle with a snapshot. That's blocked by McNeill. Left point to Babkirk. Babkirk centers it in front, and that's steered away from the front of the Strathroy net. Coleman near half wall will get it out to center. Lead pass. Here's Barrable. Barrable in over the line. Top of the near circle. Drop pass looking for Coleman. Intercepted. Seguin will turn up with Quigley. Seguin the near boards and over the Strathroy line. This is the Quigley. He can't fire. Near right corner, Seguin to the blue line. Nobody was there. The Flyer defense were changing, and Susie will have to regroup at center ice. Chip pass up the boards now to Matheson and over the line looking for Seguin. Loose puck in front of the Strathroy net, cleaned up by McNeill. He's pickpocketed by Seguin, but Seguin's going to get a hooking call here, and referee Blundell. The Rockets score quickly on the power play. 19 seconds in, and you can book it. It's 2-1. Tell us about the goal, David. Here's a shot right on by Leardi and O'Neill. Well, how many breaks left, Evan? Rockets back in the zone, centering pass. Brown was dumped in front. Loose puck, Gillooly couldn't get to it. And it's straight to the near boards. Here's Susie now, the captain for the Leamington Flyers. The Flyers lead 2-1. Thornton just tallying for the Rockets on a source of availability power play. They're 1 for 2 tonight. Spitaleri in over the line. He'll dump it in behind the end line. Cahill picks it up and he'll play it to the near boards. Almost intercepted, gets to the line. Kept in by the defenseman. That's Nick Boyne. Boyne with a shot. That's blocked in front. Loose puck to Gillooly. He'll get it out to center. 5:40 to go in the opening period. 2-1 Leamington. Out of town, Ontario Hockey League. Belleville leading Brampton 2-1. Barrie leading the Niagara Ice Dogs by a score of 1-0. 5:27 to go here in the opening period. And playing the the Strathroy's on to our right still. Centering pass out in front by Bowman. That didn't work. Strathroy will get it out to center. And Babkirk will regroup the Flyers. It hasn't really seemed that goal gave the Rockets any momentum right now, David, but here they come back out to center. It's Grogan in over the line, top of the near circle, looking for support. Tried to drop it back, got hit by Boyne at the half wall. Slegers comes in looking for a loose puck, and it comes to Nicodemo. 4:50 to go in this opening period. 2-1 Flyers. And back out the center on the far boards. Left to right, it's Bowman in over the line. Drop pass. Looking to fire. Team one right up. Loose puck. O'Neill doesn't know where it is. And it squirts to the far boards off that Ogden slap shot. And McNaughton will pick it up for Strathroy. He'll cut right in front of his own goaltender. He'll skate out the center with speed. Saucer pass to the right wing, right on the tape. Here's King and over the line. To the corner now, forced to the half wall. Plays in behind the end line for McNaughton. Slegers trying to dump it out in front. King puts it in the slot. McNaughton can't reach it. It'll come out to center. And Dewar taking McNaughton's spot will dump it back in. Here's Boyer back into the line. Toe drag, nice move. There's a shot and a pass save by Greeley. Nice play by Nicky Boyer. Puck back out to center. Fired back to the Leamington line, and Olvin will come up for the Flyers. He'll get to center ice. He'll wrist it into the far corner, looking for Alex Seguin with 3:50 to go in the opening period. Seguin to Quigley. Quigley looking in front, off a skate, picked up now by Strathroy. Wilson-Foote, right wing to Boyer. Boyer on the end of his shift. Saucer pass into the slot, too far for field. He'll come get it near corner. Takes a couple of sticks from Seguin. Left point to Stuart. Stuart fires gloved by Greeley, and we'll get scoring across the league, 1-0 Thorold over Buffalo right now. And the only other scoring has gone on right here. Here's Susie back to get the puck deep in his own zone. He'll play it high off the glass and out to center. Bouncing puck, fired into the Strathroy zone by Hughes. O'Neill will play it around the near boards. Hughes couldn't corral it. It'll come out to center for Babkirk. He gave it away to Barable. Barable at the line, and Coleman was pushed off. Welcome back at 2:39 to go to the opening period. We have a penalty here, David. It's going to be Hughes. Yeah, and good job by Davis Brown, because Gillooly wanted to get back at Hughes, and Brown said, no, we got to go to the power play here. And that is showing some discipline right now. Off to our left in Leamington zone, won by Strathroy. McNeill left point here, left corner to Knapp. Knapp cross ice, finds McNaughton at the right point. Lots of endo here. He'll blast one. Greeley makes the stop with no reach. Face off near left circle. Nicodemo gets waved out. In comes Bowman against Knapp. Brown parked over his left shoulder, clear to the line and out. McNeill's going to have to go back to get it right in front of the Leamington bench. He'll come back in over the Leamington line. And he'll stay with the puck, gets hit at the half wall. Knapp will keep it in. McNeill, top of the near circle, looking to set things up. Gets around Bowman in the far boards. Brown tried a quick slap pass into the slot, was broken up by Susie. Clears the line, glove down by Mitch McNeill. Far half wall to Brown. Brown will go across the blue line, kept in by McNeill. He'll slap it near the net. Thornton at the far corner now. Thornton leaves it for Brown at the half wall. Back to Thornton. He'll chip it to Brown. Loose puck to the line. Kept in by McNeill barely as he spins away from Bowman. Very aggressive penalty kill by the Flyers. Into the far corner now for Thornton. Watched by Susie. Drop pass to McNeill. McNeill's been all over the place in this power play. Spinning away from Brown. Into the far corner now. To the left point. Here's McNaughton. Doesn't fire. Near left corner to Knapp. 55 to go in the power play. 1:35 to go in the period. Here's McNaughton at the left point. He'll get it to the top of the circle, and Babkirk will clear it down the ice. Stretch pass to Brown, back in over the line. Brown, top of the circle with a blast, and that was blocked by Boyne. And Boyne will saucer it all the way down, looking for a lead pass behind cover to Ogden. Ogden has the puck behind the Strathroy net. Ogden watched near right corner by Brosnan. Ogden looking for a loose man, but he lost it to Brosnan. With 25 seconds to go in this Rockets power play. Out to center Boyer, last minute play in the period. Boyer stops at the far half wall. Boyer, top of the circle, to the point, Brosnan with some room, Brosnan with a blast! And it's deflected just in front of Greeley. To the far boards now, Boyer tried to cycle it down the field. Intercepted by Ogden. And in there as well is Boyne for Leamington, and the Flyers will get down the ice. Brosnan's gonna have to hurry. Here comes Matheson again. Matheson eating up the defense. Matheson in front, and he gets hit in front for his troubles. Before he could fire, Matheson eating up the Rockets' defense right now. Back to even strength. 28 seconds to go in the period. Here's Fielding over the line. Leaves it for Boyer. Boyer tries to center it. At the far half wall into the corner now. 17 seconds to go in the period. Into Dewar. And it's all the way down the ice, David. Second period at even strength here from the Heinz Arena. And Strathroy protecting the goal net to our left. They'll move left to right across your radial dial in the second frame. Puck at center now for McNaughton, fired out of the Leamington zone, and McNaughton will come back to his own zone. He'll come near boards to McNeill. Return pass to McNaughton, played it up the boards and just outside the blue line, and the Flyers will regroup. Here's Susi in his own zone. To the far side, his defense partner, that's Jacob McGhee. And McGhee leaves it for Quigley. The #1 line on with the Flyers, including Alex Seguin, trying to extend a 24-game point streak. Tied for third all-time with the Leamington legend Jason Backlick. Puck into the slot area, skate out by McNaughton. He'll come out the center. Left wing pass in over the line. It's Davis Brown, top of the circle. Toe drag wrist shot, a riser over the crossbar. And it'll carry him all the way back to the Strathroy line. That had some velocity in it. Far boards, here's Knapp. Lead pass, here's Gillooly. Back into the line. Gillooly, chip pass, right in front, loose puck. And it's played over the crossbar by McNaughton. Loose puck at the side door, and Greeley's going to cover it now. And we'll have some push and shoving. Brown is going to be mauled by about 4 Flyers. Finally, Gillooly comes in here, starts swinging. Gillooly swinging with somebody. There's a mob right behind the Leamington net. Can't get his partner down, but it is definitely Gillooly. That might be Babkirk, or maybe a 4, or maybe a 2. Is it a 5? That could be McGhee then. That's Jacob McGhee. Yep, McGhee and Gillooly. And Gillooly gets hauled down by the linesman. So it's Bowman and McGhee in the penalty box. The Rockets to the power play. Near boards, Brown will play it in the corner looking for Thornton. He lost the puck. Brown has it at the half wall now. Cross ice, left point to Mitch McNeill. Off the boards in the corner for Knapp. Cycles it back down low for Thornton. It's a very aggressive penalty kill here by the Flyers. Nicodemus will pick up the loose puck, and he'll fire it all the way down the ice right in on Brendan O'Neill. And O'Neill will saucer it back out to center on the far boards to Thornton. Thornton got hit immediately by Babkirk, and the Flyers will dump it down the ice. When Strathroy gets into the zone, David, they know there's an aggressive penalty kill coming. They got to move that puck quicker. Here's Brown through center on the near boards with some speed in over the line, and trying to get past Babkirk. McNaughton helping at the half wall. He has it. McNaughton to the right point now. Across the blue line, top of the far circle to McNeill. McNeill spinning away from his check, which is Ogden. McNeill left point. Right point now to McNaughton. Near half wall, off the skate of Brown in behind the line of Thornton. 1 minute to go in the power play. Brown at the half wall. McNaughton trying to keep it in. Loose puck comes to Ogden, and he'll fire it down the ice. McNeill waits behind the net for the line change up front to finish, and it's Field, Stewart, and Boyer. And Field, the only thing that doesn't make sense is an aggressive power play. You should still be able to get around an aggressive power play with the enlarged end zones here at the Heinz Arena. Here's Stewart out to center, near side to Boyer, and Boyer will carry it in over the Leamington line, watched by Susi. Boyer stops at the half wall, right point to Brosnan, doesn't tee it up. Left point to Dick, back to Brosnan through his skates. It'll come to the boards. He'll back into the corner. Boyer leaves it and it'll go out of play off a limit. Here's Brosnan at center with 7 to go in the power play. He'll snap it in. It'll come around the end wall to the near side. Stewart looking for a loose puck as you hear the paddle of Brendan O'Neill saying that Bowman's coming out of the penalty box. We're back to even strength. Bowman runs into Wilson-Foote. Wilson-Foote gave him a shot. No penalty. There's a centering pass from Boyer. It didn't work. Loose puck in near boards. Wilson-Foote will keep it in at the right point. It'll go all the way around to the far corner now to our right. There's a hard hit on Babkirk from Boyer. Here's a lead pass for Slegers, intercepted. Bowman will retreat it. Lead pass for Spitaleri and over the line. Spitaleri cutting in. Nice poke check by Brosnan to take him off the puck. And Stewart will spin up ice in transition. Wilson-Foote tied up behind the play with Bowman. There's a shot right on. And Greeley will make the stop. And we'll have a whistle with 16. Play in the Leamington zone to our right around the far boards for Scott. He'll play it up the boards for Quigley. Looking near side for Leardi. And Leardi has it at center ice. He'll get over center and fire it in behind the Strathroy net. There to get it first is Amante, watched by McNaughton. Grogan takes a hit. Walking out, there's a shot from Quigley from the slot. That deflected off a stick. And Monty plays it left point to Susie. Low shot, intercepted by Grogan, and King will turn up ice now for Strathroy in the far wing. He'll get to center and he'll rifle it in. He'll go around the end wall to the near right corner. Grogan will get there first, hit by Susie. King runs over Quigley looking for a loose puck behind the end line. Centering pass, and Grogan dove as he shot it, but it went off a leg. And the Flyers will get it out to center. Leardi takes a hit from King and is hit to the ice. Good job of back checking by King. Grogan trying to chase the puck to the net, and he's poke checked by McGhee near boards. Played to the right point. Brown cross ice. Here McNaughton, top of the circle. Wrist shot right on, and a glove there by Gillooly. Welcome back. The Flyers have scored. They lead 3-1, David. Tally just tried the 5-minute mark. Hughes and Olvin, who scored that goal? So it's 3-1 Leamington here. 5 minutes gone, second period. And playing the Leamington zone to our right. Loose puck here, snap with a shot. Just missed the top right corner. And somebody was down in front. I think that was Gillooly. And here comes the Flyers back in the lane. There's a shot just wide of the blocker side of O'Neill's net. Brown takes a hit, loose puck here. Seguin walking off the wall. Toe drag, less to nab. Lead pass on Brown on the left wing. Brown with some speed over the line. Brown toe drag, didn't get it. Next hit, rebound, scores! Derek Knapp right there in the rebound. And the Rockets buck another one. It's 3-2 Leamington. 14:15 to go in the second period, and Thornton will dump it in for Strathroy. And Babkirk back to get it. He'll play it off the end boards. Takes a hard hit from Coleman and looks at Coleman all the way up the ice. Lead pass near side, intercepted by Wilson-Foote, and put it in the bench. The Leamington goal was Jared Dennis's from Hughes and Olvin, 4:51. Here's a jam play side door. O'Neill down looking for the loose puck, and we'll get a whistle. Nicodemo right in there for the Flyers with 13:52 to go in the second. Strathroy zone to our left. Bearable has it near half wall, and he gets it out to center. And Olvin will go back to get it for the Flyers. He'll spin away from Tyler Coleman. Coming up in the second intermission, we'll sit down with GM of the Rockets, Dan Giffen, as the second and final trade deadline went by 2 days ago on Tuesday. And we'll talk to Dan about that. 13:21 to go second period. 3-2 Flyers, and an icing call coming again. How many more breaks, Evan? Oh, just two? Okay. Welcome back. 7 minutes gone in the second period. Leamington leads Strathroy by a score of a 3-2 here from the Heinz Arena. Thanks for joining us. Chris Soares alongside David Hosberger. Evan Brennan watching our Lambton College out-of-town scoreboard. The Rockets back into the Flyers zone to our right. Loose puck in the far corner. Scott plays it up the boards, almost lost at the field. And now Matheson has it. He plays it out to center, intercepted by McNeill, and McNeill will saucer it back in. McPhee will play it around the near boards. McNaughton getting in the pinch, near circle. McNaughton at the doorstep with a shot right on. Really there, scramble clear to the line, and down the ice. This will be an icing call. Charged against St. Thomas has scored in Sarnia to tie that game up at 2 apiece in the second period. 12-12 to go second period here. 3-2 Flyers as the Flyers will dump it out the center. The Rockets are coming on here. Here's Cahill firing it back in. Greeley will come out of his own net to stop it. He put it off at King. Here's Cahill with a shot, and it didn't get through. Greeley was halfway out of the net. He tried to ring it around the boards. It hit King in front, or it hit King behind the end line and caromed out in front. Here's McPhee now around the far boards for Matheson. Matheson takes a hit from Grogan and it allows the Dick to keep it in. And King to the half wall, he lost the puck and it's fired down the ice. And Cahill will have to come back to get it. 11:35 to go second period, 3-2 Leamington. And it's played off the glass and into center ice. And I play. Here's Susie out of center, gets to the Strathroy line, Spitaleri at the far boards. Offside was Leardi. face-off, and won by Strathroy. Wilson-Foote will get it out to center. Here's Gillooly in over the line. Lost the puck, trying to get it back. It's picked up by Spinelli, and he'll turn up ice with speed. He has Leardi near board. Spinelli on the right side around Brosnan. Still with the puck, spinning around the far corner. Cycles it back in behind the end line for Leardi. Leardi watched by Knapp. He was taken off the puck by Wilson-Foote. Played up the boards to Brown. Brown leaves it for Gillooly out the center. Susie lone man back. Here's Gillooly in over the blue line. There's a blast, and that's off. Susie sticking out of play. Face off in the Leamington zone to our right, and the Flyers come out the center near boards at Seguin. Fan on the cross-ice pass, and McNeill now has the puck near half wall to our left. Plays it to the line, bouncing puck, and it's stolen. Here's Coleman out the center. Thornton's trying to catch the play. Coleman top of the near circle, snapshot, and a nice glove save by Quigley. And there's your right-handed goaltender. It was marked low left corner that snap. Face off, won by the Flyers. Clear to the line, McNeill will keep it in. Barabow's going to go and get it. Leaves it behind the end line to our right to Coleman. Now behind the net to Thornton. Thornton looking for Barabow, one-time shot, and a pad save there by Quigley, and it's steered out to center by the Flyers. And McNeill will fire it back in. Strathroy has taken over this hockey game, Dave, in the last 5 or 6 minutes since that Knapp goal. McNeill plays around to the far boards in the Strathroy zone. Coleman, quick headman pass to Thornton at center. Thornton gets to the Leamington line, top of the far circle, looking for Barabow. Near side, McNaughton was in on the rush, but couldn't reach the puck. Here's a stretch pass behind cover, and it's too far for Seguin, and it's going to be an icing call, charge against the Flyers with 9:38 to go. Seguin will pick up the puck near boards in the zone. Zone gets it out to center, stolen. Here the Rockets back in over the line. Here's Field. Field top of the circle. He'll tee one up right on, and Greeley makes the stop, and Boyer gives Greeley a little bit of a snow job with 9:25 to go in the second. Well, and that statement that you just made drives me crazy, because they should be doing that every game. Play in the Leamington zone to our right, played behind the end line. Stuart now looking near right corner to Field, was too far from Ryan. Played along the half wall. Field takes his man. That's Scott into the boards. Bowman in there looking for a loose puck as well. Nicodemo cruising for the Flyers. He'll pick up the loose puck behind the end line. Watched by Stuart. He'll stop behind his own net. He'll play it near boards to Bowman, and Bowman will come out to center. Bowman in over the Strathroy line, has Ogden with him. Bowman with a shot that was deflected behind the O'Neill net. And Bowman now takes a hit from Boyer, and Boyer's getting a call here, and this was in the shoulder. This I don't think this will be a check from behind. It may be, probably will be a boarding, but Bowman was turned, so Boyer did catch the shoulder here. We'll wait for the sign. Looks like he's going to be ushered to the penalty box, so it should be a boarding. With 8:33 to go in the second period. Face off in the Strathroy zone to our left at the far circle. Knapp to take it. Won by the Flyers. Played to the right point, Susie. Susie's going to tee one up. Rebound in front of O'Neill. Played to the far boards now for Dennis. Dennis has one of the Leamington goals into the corner now for Scott. Hughes up front joining Dennis and Scott. Here's Scott now trying to center it. Hughes wide open in front. There was no coverage there from Strathroy. Here's Scott near left corner. Watched closely by McNeill. To the right point to Susie. He's watched by now. Snapshot tipped in front. Rebound! Oh, we're going to wait for a call here. No goal! The net came off its moorings. We were waiting for the call here. That's close. Half of it underneath the cushion that's at the bottom of the net. The only question is, did it come in there from outside the net when the net went off its moorings? We'll never know now. No goal. Still on the power play. There's a shot from Dennis. It was wide. It'll come to the near half wall. Babkirk tied up by Brown. Loose puck comes right to the stick of Dick, and he'll fire it all the way down the ice with 1:14 to go in the power play. 7:45 to go in the second period here. Rockets trail 3-2. Babkirk in his own zone. We still have yet to see Alex Seguin on the power play. Here's Spinelli to center. He takes a hard hit from Gillooly and dragged to the ice, and Brosnan will pick up the loose puck, gets it out to center for Knapp, short-handed. Looking to get by Susie. Knapp spins, and he'll come all the way back out to center. Far boards now for Dick, and Dick will fire it in. Here come the Flyers, back in over the line on the far boards now. It's a drop pass from Amante. Looking for Spinelli at the half wall. Right point to Susie. Susie will tee one up in a glove save by Brendan O'Neill, Brosnan, and Amante. Here's the far corner. It's Quigley looking to center it out in front to Matheson. That didn't work. Quigley now in the far left corner. Now Now to the half wall, right point to Susie. Seguin parks himself in front against McNaughton. Quigley down low looking for Matheson. He wants to walk out. Looking jam play backdoor to Quigley. It didn't work, and Coleman will fire it down the ice. In over the line is Matheson. Matheson at the top of the far circle. He was taken off the puck by Field. And Field will flip it high to the line. It's gloved down by Susie, but picked up by Field. Now to Stuart. Back to even strength hockey. Lead pass for Boyer was too far. Near side, Seguin takes a hit from McNeill and retaliates. No call. Play will continue with 6:15 to go in the period. Matheson looking back door. Near left corner, Matheson taking off the puck by McNeill. Seguin walks right out of the corner. Seguin with a wraparound. O'Neill down at the door. And he stopped that one near left corner now to Matheson. To the left point to Babkirk with a shot that went well wide. O'Neill plays it off the paddle back behind the end line. Stuart walks out of the corner with it. On the end of a long shift, gets it out to center to Boyer. And Boyer now in over the Leamington line. Nick Boyer with a wrist shot and a glove save. Oh, actually didn't get through to really. Centering pass out in front. And the Rockets changing on the fly. Seguin transition out to center. Seguin near side and over the line. At the circle with a wrist shot. And Amante was ahead of the play as Seguin still took the shot. And Cahill had some exception for that. Welcome back. 5:35 to go second period. The Flyers lead 3-2. Chris Soares, David Hosberger here at the Heinz Arena. Thanks for joining us. Playing the Strathroy zone to our left. Wilson-Foote cross ice to Brosnan. Lead pass through the legs of Slegers. Icing waved off. King's going to go back against Babkirk. Plays it behind the Leamington net. It was too far for Grogan. And now the Flyers come back out to the center near boards. It's Boyne. And Boyne takes a hit from Grogan. They'll tie each other up in a high slot. Boyne holding Grogan's stick, no call. Centering pass, Leardi with a shot. And he's hammered from behind as O'Neill makes the save. And now pushing and shoving pretty regularly after the whistle. All over us back here, all over our court. I'm going to get security at the intermission. This is bullshit. Welcome back to the Heinz Arena in Leamington. 3-2 Flyers lead with 4:45 to go in the second period. Thanks for joining us on your Thursday night. Here's a shot. Rebound! Great save by Gillooly off that McNaughton rebound, which was off the initial shot by Gillooly. Jordan McNaughton loving to rush the puck tonight, David. He's having a whale of a game right now. Puck at the far boards at center ice. Nicodemo now will go back to Spitaleri. Spitaleri tried to dump it in and hit Knapp, and now Knapp has it. He plays it back to McNaughton. He didn't see it, so O'Neill has to play it. Far boards, and the Flyers almost offside here. Loose puck at the far boards, picked up by McNeill. The Flyers looking for penalty here as Ogden's dumped, no call, and he'll go to the bench. Here's McNeill. Left wing to Knapp out to center with Brown. Gillooly going to the bench. Knapp in over the line. Stops at the far half wall. Knapp looking for support. Down low to McNeill. McNeill behind the end line. Tries to center it out in front. Brown at the near door. Couldn't fire. The puck behind the Leamington net with 3:45 to go in the second period. Here's Spitaleri out to center. Sorry, that's Olvin at the center. Lead pass. Here's Hughes on the right wing. Here's a shot. Rebound! And it's steered over the crossbar by Dennis. The rebound went right to Dennis in a slot, and he put it over the bar. Loose puck at the far boards. Brown will get it out to center. Babkirk will fire it right back in. O'Neill will make the stop, and he'll cover up as Hughes comes in on the doorstep with... Here's Dick behind the Strathroy net. He'll play it out to center ice. Stolen puck by Barabo, but he actually overskated it. Hughes will come back to the Flyers and over the Strathroy line near line. And Barabo doing a good job of coming back on the back. We'll get it back out to center. And McPhee will go get it for Leamington deep in his own zone to our right. He'll play it behind the Leamington net near side to Babkirk. 3 minutes to go second period. 3-2 Flyers. They've exchanged goals in this second frame. Here's Babkirk, far side. Here's Amante trying to get around the corner. Stop shot. And O'Neill makes a stop. Rebound. And a wraparound blocker saved by O'Neill. Loose puck top of the near circle. McPhee will get to it. They'll come near left for the Hughes. Weird angle centering pass. Nobody on the end of that. Babkirk will keep it at the right point. And somebody rode from behind down with Dennis. Behind it by Dick behind the Strathroy net. No penalty. Coleman out to center. The Flyers faithful looking for a penalty. Coleman top of the far circle centering pass. And Barabo couldn't get to the puck. He was tied on the back check. And now the Flyers back out the center 2-on-2. It's Quigley and Hughes. Hughes near side of the line, top of the circle. Wrist shot and then go out of play. This is our last break, Evan. Welcome back. Final 2 minutes of the second period. Thanks for joining us. We're in Leamington. Controllers David Hosberger. Hope you have a good Thursday night. Thanks for spending some of your Thursday night with us. Playing in Leamington's own to our right. 3-2 Flyers. $1:40 to go in the period. The Flyers have the puck stolen away. Here's Stuart. Down, look back more. And Boyer couldn't find the back of the net. He wanted to go to the field, but it was intercepted by Quigley. And face off to our right at the far circle. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the second period. The GM Dan Gibson set to join us in the second intermission. We'll talk about the second and final trade deadline. Came and went 2 days ago. The Rockets, no deals, no transactions. Face up here. Slegers! What a deflected. Scores! It went off somebody in front. And Slegers might get credit in the bucket for tie of 3. And wait for the official announcement. That would be Michael Slegers. His first goal as a Strathroy Rocket in regular season. Would that not be, David? Loose puck in Leamington, so the Flyers back on the center, intercepted by Mitch McNeill. At the line, leaves it. Here's Slegers looking for another one. And he fires, really makes the stop. 1:07 to go in the period, we're tied it. Here's a shot from Dick, and it's loved by Gillooly. There's your fourth face off in Leamington on far circle. Last minute to play here in the period. Cahill will try to keep it at the right point. He does so. Plays it in the corner. Gillooly leaves it to go behind net. Susie will play it around the far boards. And out come the Flyers to center on the right wing. It's Ogden. He'll dump it deep. Cahill will come behind his own net. He'll fight running near board, takes a hit. Gillooly now at the half wall. Gets to Knapp, lost it. Here's the Flyers looking for a late marker here. Loose puck near left corner. Cahill will go to the corner. Nicodemo looking for it. He has it for the Flyers. 30 seconds to go in the period. Left point to Susie. Susie with a snapshot. And it caught a piece of O'Neill. Doesn't know where it is. It's behind the net. Bowman looking to center. Bowman walks out with a shot. And a nice deflection there off the stick of Dick to the near left corner. And Cahill takes a hit but gets down the center. Here's a lead pass. Davis Brown. Great. Brown top of their circle. Richthoff's hand on it. And a slow little puck. Bearable to take against Amante. And so we're getting the clock reset for when the puck drops. Wait for a second, and there we go. Puck around to the far boards for 8 seconds to go in the period. They'll flip it high and out the center. Bouncing puck, 3 seconds to go. That's going to do it. The game is going to be tied at 3 going to the break. And the Rockets coming back from 2-0 and 3-1 down to tie it at 3. So come to second intermission, we'll sit down with my leader going to the postseason. Look at In no way, and here's the lead pass in as we start the third period. Brought to you on audio video. The competition under this, so you should too. A lead pass for Seguin. Here's Seguin centering out in front. Here's Matheson and Quigley looking for this puck, but in turn, Brown will come out to the center. We're underway. Strathroy moving right to left across the radio dial. There's a wrist shot. Oh, and a pass save, and that just tantalizingly missed the inside of the right post. Putting down to McNaughton with a slap shot. That was wide by a couple of feet. Loose puck to the far half wall. Seguin will play high off the glass and out to center. And McNeill back in the line. Here's a pick for Knapp. Knapp trying to get in, and he was taken off the puck by McPhee. Oh, there's a hard hit by McPhee on Knapp. No call. Play will continue. Near left corner, Susie. Saucer pass Matheson. Matheson out center. Here's Nicodemo. Seguin going to the end on the left side, but Nicodemo lost control of the puck to Cahill. Now centers it here. Walking in alone. Backhand! And a save there by O'Neill. Opponent coming up in front to Cahill. And deja vu from last week. Here's a shot. Rebound! And not being able to fire was Ogden. Who's puck to the left point to Babkirk. Bouncing puck is going to be touched by Strathroy. Trying to go up first iron and metal. They're forced to metal it. And quickly played down the ice by Ryan Field. Field and Stuart out front of the belt. Brosnan and Dick on the blue line. Nicodemo up front on the power play alongside Ogden and Bowman on the blue line. It's going to be Susie and Bepp, the 2 veteran D-men. Here's Susie near boards left to right out through center. In over the Strathroy line. Trying to cut to the middle, and he does. Lost the handle on the puck. Bouncing puck to the far half wall. Stuart and Susie go after it. Loose puck picked up by Ryan Field, and he'll play it down the ice for 13 left in the power play. Here's Blair in over the line, fall, and he'll be contented just dumping in behind the end line. And Babkirk will regroup for Leamington. 55 seconds to go on a power play. Susie in over center, now in over Strathroy on the left wing, and an off. 4 seconds to go in the power play. Playing the Strathroy's a bouncing puck and a slot there line here. Susie with wrist shot, and that's blocked in front. Bouncing puck to the far board now for Amante. To the left point to Olvin. Back to Monte cutting off the wall. Spitaleri now. We do not see Alex again, and they have had 2 changes already on the power play. Here's Susie right, but trying to get away from Boyer, and blocked by a diving Boyer at the point. Here, keeping it 20 seconds going to power play. McNeill with the puck behind the end line, cut by Scott. Loose puck, McNaughton looking for a center pass. It'll come Olvin. One times it from the point, and that was well wide on the blocker side of O'Neill. Here's Susie, lost the puck. Here's a stolen puck looking Boyer trying to get by Susie. and he couldn't take Susie off the puck, and that time is going to expire. Out of the box, and hitting the linesman was Cahill. And Cahill right to the box and hammered the linesman. 60-35 to go into third. We're back to the straight. We're tied at 3. You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey. Back to even strength here, approaching the 4-minute mark of this third period. Brought to you by video play in the Leamington zone to our left. Behind the net, the puck goes and picked up on the far side by Boyne, and he'll get it out the center, knocked down by Slegers. Here's Leardi. He'll get it to the Strathroy line, and quickly poked up by Wilson-Foote, but Hughes will bring it right back in. Here's Leardi looking back door, and a centering pass, and not being able to fire with Jared Dennis. Loose puck to the far boards now. Leardi will first. Dennis broke his stick. He'll go to the bench, and here comes Seguin over the boards as the Rockets to the puck. Oh, they almost to Seguin. Seguin has the puck inside the blue line, and he can't do anything with it. It spoke out the center. And Seguin will chase the puck on the far side. Makes a nice move to get clear. Seguin with a couple of stops, and he got hit hard by King. King is hurt. And King is really fading. He can move. Here's a shot from the side door. A delayed penalty coming against Strathroy here. And finally, Stuart King gets to go to the Rocket bench. With 15:07 to go in third. Leamington goes to the power play after this. Welcome back to the arena. Chris Hosberg, the team at the power play. They're 1 for 3. And Rockets trying to kill them before starting to medal. Here's Matheson down, looking slip pass, looking behind O'Neill, and O'Neill's got the whistle to blow. Referee right there in the doorstep. Rockets win the draw. They fired around the boards, and Brown trying to steal a puck from Susie to no avail. Susie will bring it back into the line. In the Strathroy zone to our right. At the right point in the corner now for Seguin. Seguin back to the right point to Susie. Susie wants the fire tipped in front by Matheson. Saved there by O'Neill. Matheson left point out of Babkirk. Down look Quigley looking in front for Seguin. Fan on a flip high to center. Lead pass for Knapp. Catching is McNaughton. Knapp top of the near circle. Knapp with a ring shot right on. Big rebound in front. Cleared away by Babkirk. After that Gillooly save. And now Babkirk will come back out to the center with 48 in the top play. Babkirk. Over the Strathroy line. Drop pass, give it away. And here's Field. Lead pass and Stuart was it lost an edge. Now Greeley's gonna have to come back. Give it to Stuart. Oh, what a save! Not by Greeley, but by Alex Seguin with 33 seconds to go in the power play. And Stuart gets the puck back into the Leamington zone. Great stop by Seguin there on the Stuart shot with an open cage. Young with 22 seconds to go. Here's Nicodemo back out the set near boards left to right in over the Strathroy line. Takes a hit. Loose puck at the half ball, cleared down the ice by Strathroy. Strength as it comes out of the penalty box. Bowman slipping away from Wilson-Foote. Walks out in front of the shot. O'Neill with the side door trap. And now loose puck comes to Stuart. Lead pass to Brosnan playing a little forward out to center. And over the line. Drop pass to Stuart. Slap shot off the blocker of Greeley. Loose puck to the far boards. Nicodemo will get it out to center. And into the Strathroy line, Wilson-Foote. Near side to Brosnan. Back to Wilson-Foote. And in turn, Brian Brosnan. He'll skate out to 35 to go in regulation. We're tied 3. Brosnan gets tripped up. Count coming up here to McGhee. Teammate is going to touch the puck here momentarily. As right there, Scott will touch it. 12:25 to go in the third. The Rockets get a chance to the power play next. Rockets to a source from double-ability power play. It's the fourth. They're 1 for 3. We're tied at 3. 11:55 to go in regulation. Left McNeill one time. Got with a blast. It's tipped in front by Larry Sick. Played around to the and at the left point, McNeill couldn't keep it in. Coleman is hurting behind the play. He's struggling to get to the bench with 1:17 to go in the power play. Over the line, here's Field. Drop pass looking in, not intercepted by Susie. They'll get it out the center. Brown's gonna have to hustle to beat Susie for this loose puck. Chased all the way back to his own zone. Brown with the puck now. And here comes Davis. Brown out through center looking for a loose puck. and tipped to the line, missed it, and falling up on the play is Mitch McNeill. He'll play it. Here's the stolen puck. It's Quigley short-handed. McNaughton trading back. Quigley. Oh, a penalty coming up here. It's going to be a chip call, not a penalty shot. In regulation, we're tied at 3. Here's Olvin at the right point, looking in the far corner. Henderson picking off the blue line spot. We'll just be content to put it behind the Strathroy net here. Brosnan. He'll skip Brosnan with some speed now over the Leamington line. Brosnan will chip it in the corner. He'll go after. Nice long reach, poke check, trying to get the field. Blue puck behind the net for Nicodemo. Nicodemo will play it up the boards and out the center. Here's Dick now. We'll bang it off the boards to the Strathroy line for field. Cross ice pass off escape. Here comes Dick now in over the line. Dick around Hendrickson. Watch to the far corner. Tried to center it. Out from the Flyers. He passes Seguin near board. Seguin, we're going to fight behind the plate. Hendrickson and Brosnan going at it right at center ice. No, it's Dick. Dick and Hendrickson. Hendrickson flying with the right, and this with the right over the top, and they both over the ice. With 10-17 to go in the third. To Ogden. Ogden wanted to chase. Pushing it behind the line for Seguin. Have you noticed something about the ice time for Alex Seguin, David? No. It's way up in the third. Here, backdoor play, scores! No goal! Net off with S'mores. That's the second disallowed goal for the Flyers tonight. Listen to the Bluebirds at the Heinz Arena. I don't want to say this, but I will. In a couple minutes. If there wasn't the official supervisor who had goal counted, I'm not taking anything away from all the officials, but it just seems that whenever there's supervisors in the building, the game seems to be magnificently officiated. Here's Babkirk with a shot that's steered to the far corner. We're back to even straight, but not out of the box. He's got to get back in there to help. Loose puck up by Knapp. He'll skate up the center. To McNaughton, back to Knapp over center ice, and he crossed the edge. And Sioux will control now. For the Flyers. Build up an 8:51 to go in regulation. We've got everything here. We even had a fight. Here's a hard hit on Cahill. And it's stuck in the Leamington zone. Boyd will get it out the center here for it. Scott cross ice, intercepted by Knapp. Knapp gets by Olvin, trying to get to the line. Intercepted by Boyd. Loose puck. Steered to Knapp. Here's Knapp back over the line. Knapp straight it alone. Knapp for you. Oh, he missed the whole net. He went backhand forehand and missed the top right corner. Now here's Spinelli back the other way. Centering pass. Got it alone. Great stop. Brendan O'Neill. Loose puck and Leardi skated the puck with 8:12 to go in the third period. And we'll stop the anarchy here as the net comes off again with 8:12 to go in the third. Here's Cahill in the far right corner to our right. Lost it to Hughes in the Bowman net. Bowman at the corner, goes behind the net to Quigley. Back to Bowman behind the Strathroy net. To the near right corner to Quigley. Try to go to Bowman. Here comes Babkirk up the left point. The far half ball shot. Centering pass. Loose puck in front. O'Neill looking for it, and he's got it. In the tripper. And Strathroy needs to be careful. Stuart just flattened a Flyer. Welcome back. 7:47 to go in the third period here. The Heinz Arena. Hughes lined up to finish here. To our right, top of the McGhee point. Here's Babkirk off the left point, takes a hard hit here. Loose puck near right circle. Field overskating the puck, and a penalty behind the play here. Here's a shot, here's a loose puck, and a side door, and it just missed. Seguin on the ice at 7:17 to go. He has the puck near half wall to the right point, Babkirk. Back to Seguin, top of the near circle to Babkirk. He'll tee one up. Babkirk with a shot. Blocker safe to the far corner by O'Neill. Picked up by Boyd. Boyd trying to center it in the slot area. And that'll come near boards. Knapp trying to get there, and Knapp will get all the way down the ice. Here's Field and Dewar, 2-on-1 short-handed. Field looking for Dewar. There's a shot, and it just went wide. It was deflected. He had Tyler Dewar almost alone in front, but elected to fire. Here's a loose puck inside the Leamington zone. Babkirk will play it across the ice to Nicodemo. 6:30 to go in regulation. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Matheson backing over the line. Saucer pass, gave it away to Dewar. And Dewar will come out the center. And he'll circle back in his own zone. He'll give it to McNeill. And now to Bearable, and Bearable will get it down the ice. Here's Olvin back in his own zone to get it. 15 seconds to go in the power play. 5:50 to go in regulation. We're tied at 3. Susie in over the line. Stops at the far half wall on the Strathroy zone to our right. Plays it into the corner to Bowman. Walked by Bearable. In behind the net now over the stick of Ogden to the near half wall. McNeill tries to jab at it. McNaughton is out of the penalty box. Back to even strength. 5.5 to go in regulation. We're tied at 3. Bowman behind the Strathroy net, looking to center it out in front. Didn't get to Nicodemo. Nicodemo tried to center it. Loose puck right there. And it's poked away to Coleman. Coleman dragged down at the line. Loose puck, it's outside the blue line. Here's McNaughton rushing the puck. McNaughton near boards around the corner. And he's poked back to the half wall. Stays with the puck. McNaughton in the corner. Gillooly left it there. Susie will take over. He lost it to Gillooly. Puck fires around the far boards. Bearable trying to keep it, and he can't do so. He's going to have to retreat. Look out, he's going to try and get beat by Scott. A diving Bearable pokes it to McNeill. Lead pass! And Gillooly behind cover couldn't get... Face off in the Strathroy zone to our right. McNeill will play it off boards and out to center. And Babkirk will fire it back in. Bearable plays it up the boards to Boyer. He's content to let it go to center, and the Flyers will regroup at their own line. Babkirk fire boards to Monte. He'll up it in. McNeill back to get it. He'll play it off the end boards near side of Bearable, who's been playing defense quite a bit tonight. Here's Boyer out to center. Rink wide. It was behind Slegers. Slegers gets it anyway. Near side looking for Boyer, and that was intercepted. Spinelli will turn up ice with 4.5 to go. Spinelli in over the line. Trying to shake and bake around the far side. Brosnan! Centering pass right through the blue ice. It'll come to the left point. Nets off its moorings one more time. And O'Neill face off in the Rocket zone to our right. Loose puck to the far corner for Quigley. Tries to center it off the side zone, and that will come off one more time. And O'Neill kind of St. Thomas will start 4-3. And that's with the 2 minutes left in the third period. Here's 3-3. Here's Knapp to center. In over the line. Knapp on a wrist. Scores! Top left corner with 4:02 to go, and you can book it. The Rockets take the lead 4-3. Said the whole statement there. I was going to say I wouldn't feel guilty about going to the Bahamas. Here's a Quigley out the center. It's 4-3. Shades of a week ago with 3:50 to go. A week ago it was 4-3. It was 4-2, and the Flyers pulled their goalie with 3 minutes to go. They're only down 1 with 3.5 to go now. Here's Susie in over the line. Quigley. Quigley with a shot. That didn't get through. Bouncing puck in the slot area. O'Neill didn't see it until late. Got a blocker onto the far corner for Matheson. Matheson, Seguin, Quigley up front. Matheson shielding himself away from McNeill. Loose puck will come near right corner for Quigley. Quigley watched closely by McNaughton, places it behind the Strathroy net over the stick of Seguin. And Coleman has the puck, gets it out to center, and gets it over the job by Tyler Coleman. Loose puck at the line. Seguin couldn't control it, and now Brown will regroup in his own zone for Strathroy. Leamington changing on the fly. Here's McNaughton now. Saucer pass near side to McNeill. McNeill will play it off the boards. Bouncing puck, field with headman at the Boyer at center. 3 minutes to go in regulation. 4-3 Strathroy. They were down 2-0 and 3-1. In over the line. Here's Olvin. Ogden tried a shot. He was pickpocketed by Boyer, and Boyer out the center on the near boards. Right to left and over the line. Boyer gets around Babkirk to the near left corner. Looking to fire. He puts it in behind the net for Fields. Field and Nicodemo will go to the puck on the far boards. Nicodemo has it right now, and he gets it out the center near side. Here's Ogden. Ogden the center. 2.5 to go. Top of the near circle. Around Wilson-Foote. Looking to center and force behind the Strathroy net. Centers it out front. Rebound right there. O'Neill down, and it is cleared from the slot, and it's poked out the center by Strathroy. Fired back in by Leamington. Sorry, David, I thought you were going to talk there. Yeah, Boyer near boards out the center. It's a 3-on-2 with Bearable. Bearable bouncing, puck in the slot, drop past Stuart, didn't see it. Loose puck, here's Nicodemo to center. Nicodemo with the Flyers, 2 minutes to go. In over the line, offside on the left wing. Puck all the way back in the Leamington zone. 2 minutes to go, 2 miles to go. The Rockets lead by 1. Susie behind his own net to our left. He'll skate out the center near boards with some speed. McNaughton's waiting for him at the line. Stops to the near half wall, looking to center it, and it's intercepted and poked out the center by Gillooly. McGhee now for the Flyers. Near side to Susie, back in over the line. Looking for Spinelli. McNeill will play it to the far corner, and it'll come out the center. This could be a 2-on-1 here. Gillooly on the far side, going in, that is Bearable. Centering pass right in on Greeley, and he makes the stop. 1:31 to go in regulation, and a huge face-off because it's deep in the Leamington zone. Yeah, Leamington. 1:30 1:31 to go. Face off to our left far circle, won by the Flyers. Olvin around the near boards to Matheson. The big unit on for Leamington. The longer the puck stays in the Leamington zone, the longer Greeley stays in the net. Around the far boards for Babkirk, watched by Coleman. Flip pass out to center, and Quigley will dump it in. Greeley looks to the bench. No call yet. Now he's got the call. Extra attacker, 1:07 to go. Play along the near right boards in the Strathroy zone. Now behind the end line, McNeill will get to it. He'll play it out of play off the glass with 1:01 to go in the third. 4-3 Strathroy. Face off, near right corner. McNaughton gets sieged by about 4 red jerseys. Loose puck. Here's Quigley behind the Strathroy net. Trying to center it. Now he centers it cross goal crease. Didn't get through. Off the skate. Now plays it high. Loose puck. Brown's going for the empty net. Brown right in. Brown scores with 43.8 seconds to go. Davis Brown will put the icing on the cake, and you can book it as 5-3. There's only, now we got a little conference at the penalty box, 43.8 seconds to go. There's only one question left with 43.8 seconds to go. Alex Seguin is on the ice. Extra attacker still on the ice, and the Rockets trying to snap this 24-game point streak. They'll get it in over the line. Seguin has the puck. Near side to Matheson. McNaughton will try and get there first. Matheson will poke it deep, 30 seconds to go. Matheson in behind the end line. Trying to center it out in front. Looking back door. Looking for his stick was Susie. Bouncing puck will come out to center. 20 seconds to go. The Rockets are going to win at 5-3. Will Seguin's point streak continue? Field will get a loose puck in the near left corner. And Field goes in against 2 Flyers with 10 seconds to go. Olvin behind the end line. The Rockets come into the Heinz Arena. They win at 5-3, and they kill the Seguin streak at 24 games. It is over, and the Rockets win at 5-3. Stay with us, the post-game show. Right after this, you're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey. Brought to you by Domino's Pizza, live at 105.7 FM.